any dia me so ba ya sancho me wo fo sikeni frem po manso e na waroro ne mpa bo de ahyamia ene magina mu kama beso mu mesra wudu abefo prama no so ye wo Facebook no ane Western Diamond TV betumi join the conversation wo share na manfo so nye bi na wo mu enhye sanso e na betumi agya wadwenkyere de ato wo brepam ye bekenkan e de ama wo bomode anse kokromoti na wo honom no ye ne ye to credit mouse so ampa de bomode anse obetumi alike na ye tumi akoye na enamu say ye di democracy ye kabema minka bi ene ye di djuma e wo man Ghana mu ye betena kasa ne adwafo so beka wo mu de ye mia homa ntuma ma okwa mo so wantumi afo adwenkyera meka wo netese ye ne wani ne ye baako sei kura eno nti o text message no WhatsApp message sabra yatena si wo de befa 0248071174 0248071174 and pray copy so no sia bebo man kronkron Ghana won komo ne edie abana se wa mani ampo eni din no ya santo ahia me abonte afra me meje so kama ye social media handles ni na no ye live e wo wodru YouTube ye Western Diamond TV, Twitter X ye Western Diamond TV ene ye wo TikTok Western Diamond TV wodru ho no mo abomode asa obe like na wa share ja wadwenkyere to ho ye be kan e de ma kama wati ase na kire se ye kwaye nim enti na ye cheche obia safe na wodi wafidie na ha want to me 101.3 FM and your Western Diamond TV so ye twego honum say kama ye kwaye and ye yaro adawro camera no so family go say ato so kama baby afidie an wodi dru bia no benye bi na wa hye na ye ka kiro so bia nya hye enne ye 1st July 2025 yes say National Prayer and Thanksgiving Day ye nyina no memu ni na ye bɔ mpaye na ye de aseda stronko e de amatire de amponyankopɔn se watumi ahye ye so na ye akwakoto oba ewie na ye da so ati asomdwem ene ye wokɔ amanhodo so wo munya ne se ne menu mie ne ye nya ne yo ene ye to oba wie meme ne dade chi kosia ye sanso kwa asɔre Ghana ahadi asomdwem ko a ntinyo bia ne nya ne sei Yera John Dramani Mahama 2024 ne campaign promise ne ba kono no wedi so nti ene wokɔ nkranya ehwo efe papa Ghana fo ye do ye ho papa so ye mpanifo na ye no mpeso mkeka ye tiribo mu so moboa ode hie ko enim saa enti ene de wokɔ nkranya ene party kale bie nim obi ahye na sori atade kama ena ama Ghana kales no ena na edi ehim ewo enkran enti asomdwe nko a MC mo fantoto soma ye empanifo agodo wo mukopie mu ewo dwumadie na se ene empaibo kese na se ene aseda ye de manyankopon no ensama agodo mu de tudwa ene cardinal appear text okokopie mu ewo honu bi ene wo kire mu se Ghana betumi akonani Ghana befa no ntoma pa na efura betumi akonkan papa wo mayimu a na Enchirimaba wo maka se ya nananu mayade a na kire se enye president nko ne die o enye president nko na nasodie no eye collective duty collective responsibility I was as a citizen ye nyina na yetumi eye bie na yetumi edi eboa enu etire so cardinal Texan wasanso ka kire Ghana fo enu oman na ye wo mu no se ye pre mpuntuo ye pre ye die ye mprema ye ho ye mprema baakofo enu mpanimfo ye de omu atoto nwumeku ano e wo Ghana ha sei ye de omu koto won ma wo mu pro omu kwa wo mafu ne obedi ewuo enu omu kwa wo mu epre wo mu pro ne obedi ewu apre bi eguo ma wo mu nchirima enso ordinary Ghanaian ne de emfa ne ho se obedi die so obewuo se bebuna ko school awie wo benya adwuma ye emfa ne ho ono nko ne de ne wo pre nti enne Cardinal Peter Texan se yen kan kire mo se mo na ye de mototo enwumeku awodo ano no mo pre a mo mpre ma Ghana na mom enya mo kwa mo de ya da se wakasa yie papa empanifo awodo na so ne kopie mo adwumadi na se ne di kan ye ne fa nyama nyosam NDC for Kobi MPP for Kopi NCPP for obia so ekokopie mu ewo honom His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekasa ye ewo ase ye kwaye nim semane du nan abo apa ene no nan ho wo se obra na semane du nan pepepe na abo apa no nan ho Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie ene yesi hu enkonwa ye ba abedie wadawro mafa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nensama hudu bia wokan ye ewo dwumedie na sefato so na ye misa ye ho ensam se kwapem da ben na ye mpanimfo a wo da ya no wo beka no kre edi a kyere yen President John Dramani Mahama kasaye ewo prayer and thanksgiving service na say also let's remain vigilant against the voices of tribalism, the voices of religious extremism, and against the poison of political hostility. Na ye bisa ye ho say ye ka tribalism aya de eya amanyosam ewo krom ha ye nimu se betumi abo man ye nimu se betumi de ntokwa edi abo man Ghana na ye pe ye hu pumesibra ye nkonkwanya bi no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enkeni se woka bi mpo na ye expect so obeka nsem bebre, and indeed waka nsem bebre waka nsem awodo hu so ye project Ghana wakasa ye dru bebi wo se Ghana ye de emfa woni ye hawa ye nemu emfa woni amane ye wo mu ene asumdue ni odo ene ye de ti o man Ghana mu. Now this particular comment a president make ye me nko ade me mante me hwase, and I know say obi so kra hwase akasa no anko ni ye because ye ka tribalism in politics. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama odi animu emere bi wako northern region ko gina waka kire ye nuanom e wosoro honom se the New Patriotic Party amanyokuo no wo empe ene esremufo wo mpe ye nuanom a wo ewe tirifido no enu nti ene wo empe so mbefa yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia amana babetu franka edi ama wo kire se MPP for the wo mpe bibi bia fa nordness ho nti no mo mpe se nipa wo furu soro honom te se His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e ba betu franka. That was timer. Now MPP no was about to do their primaries and what this answer ebetuja na ya paul no ewie ye nso omkoto aba na ye put in shame say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the New Patriotic Party amanyokuo nankasa no wo enye tribalism, they are not tribalistic. Yako paul His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so me franka tufo wie ye ene ye Rajonson na se adun kete ene de ye Rajon Dramani Mahama no ankasa nko wo soma no ma no kwa santimantemo ekogina waka so mo MPP before baba so mo enu nti na ala na oma sideline no enu nti na oma nto ba mfa ma yewra ala nkojo tremanten ema na ma ye frankatufo amfa ma the New Patriotic Party enti ye ka tribalism in our politics. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eni se woka bi, and on the other hand ni ye bisa so wadawroma ene woba ban mu en wo hu so tribalism no ebetumi asen ana ene wotumi ko voter region ko gina waka sasantefo mpe ye nuanu voter fo asam enso asante mantam nko na wuduru wono a wobenya embia bia ene wotumu so ahade ye nuanu manwonafo nko na ye waha aha nwunaga junction wono wo bebi so okwa wo so ahade Kumasi de ye nuanu Muslim fo nko na waha sei hemfa na obehu saade wei amanyosam enti ye mpani fo ne ya monka no kran kire yen mo meka asem wei ade che mo akwakoka different thing emwa yen enti ye de besom wasopem sanse ye de dadani na amanyosam de tribalism ne ye na ye nuanom aha na ye de te Ghana. But His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we hope say next time no we ebi sibiem say ye ba beto ababi na NDC ni bi ebeti so wakase we ya keni we ye Christoni mutumi kanya ka say Christo fankasampo no Christians they don't like voting for Muslims and until man to Obama His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Anyway, ye de ato ho next time BBC na yasenya ko na yakwakotwe e de aba enti eno so ne ye say here in Ghana we remain an oasis of peace despite our challenges, and that peace must not be taken for granted. Asumje yade ehia pa enti ene foreigners na wo ma be frafra yemu no ye de yete asumdwe mu obi se wo kwa heaven na ene Ghana no eye comedy channel anyankopon eni nya na wo de ato ho ye pane saa enti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye de esuo asumdwe esuo obi etum bese binum enti emfa asumdwe emfa entena ebusia ye to so ye free ho na yakoyenim na 24-hour economy nyame adom ochena 2nd July 2025 ena ye hyase enra ena empanifo ekokobo dwa wom edi hu nkomo nsankyerofo yenso yekoye ebisebisa wom ensema hodo edi efa ho 24-hour economy na presidential advisor edima 24-hour economy policy no eyera Augustus Gusitano wakasa ye wokyere musa Ghana ye here 4 billion US dollars na yetumi edi eroli yetumi edi aye 24-hour economy wo kan ye na yen a eya yeti asam na yetie no wasopemu no yes na 2024 enye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ye bisa ne se ye robadaro ma ye bebo video na mmonye bia hye ye robadaro mo 24-hour economy no as a country, as a developing country ene edru baby kra ye nyina monkane ensam enye edru baby a ene ye transport, the public transport no enye no kwan ben so ene ye befa so na yetumi run 24-hour economy was say it is not an event ye betumi aka so we need this amount of money na yetumi the 24-hour economy enti ewen no eba ne san da ben ne sesan ya Yewra gusi tano obeka atre yen say ye 4 billion US dollars near to me they implemented 24-hour economy. Wadaru mo na ye bisa say nka Ghana ye wasasi keni bieba ne san and ye call International Monetary Fund IMF ho say ye kwa 3 billion US dollars e de ababebo ye ho bra. Ye muma chire mu ma yente ase. Muma chire mu ma yente ase. Oh. And indeed, ye ka 24-hour economy there. Dia ye to me ye as omanya ebetumi aboyen because wo shomu na projections ni kire mu say 24-hour economy ni ye to me edeba in the next 10 years no and ye GDP growth ni betumi akobe 3.7. That is say beko ye nimu ye pa normal ye traditional hours na enka etumi edi ye adwuma no. Ba ye misa say etesen Samre kume ya benyi ba be mu so de ba be 24-hour economy no. What are some of the things omu put in place? Access ben eno mutu ya ebebo ma 24-hour economy no yetumi arane. Companies do saying ena benyi ba ye wetumi asisi ye ba be 24-hour economy. Expansions ben eno wetumi ya ye de ba be 24-hour economy musu se betumi aboye. 24-hour economy no it requires a robust infrastructure. And a reliable utilities any supportive financial way betumi edi aboni etum akoyenim na yetumi sore prekope ne yakase ekorani 24-hour economy na ye energy sector no etesen ada ye so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in and the energy minister ye Regina Paul ebeka kire ye say aka just 5 hours for Ghana for betumi sustain ye na sa 5 hours no enya akọ na yentumi antobie mu na kire se ye ba be de sum and indeed ye de sum aban ba ye anche within 2-3 months no and kan ye dundu ba ya anche and the energy minister sanso ba bonten ebe ye press conference was say enyina mu kan ye den and ye nya sika mfa ntofu and ye nya say enti ye bisa say under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, say the previous administration dum so na wode ba ye ama manfo nyuma gu ye ma omkote na fie sesa wo mu se gu wo mu ti wo mu dwetire wo mu loan ade omkoje ye yinam no eye wo mu ka no if it is how they are going to manage the same energy sector now kwan be so ye betumi afa so na yetumi run a 24-hour economy. Electricity asam ene ye kin etesen wo ba Ghana and yet telecommunication crampo at saying I was a communications etum ekoso because obia in ejuma no pay wi anajo anope wi awoko fie obi nso ba anajo communication no at saying your public transport system no at saying since nipa wo free wasa east me village ebu krom honom na wade ne nneoma eba beposo wade ne nneoma eba kisi wade ne nneoma eba Takoradi wade nneoma ekop Cape Coast no was say public transport should be available awo betu yenye bi na wa fabri bi opese okro na wotumi di akwakodi ni juma enso koba ne sa yenya public transport na nkran dodo eyesen wo ba western regional ene aban kasa eye juma e western region e de ko other regions no etsen aban cars dodo asan ene ye ewa etumi transport nyoma free ye villages no e di urban areas no ensi anyoma ban aban e di egu akwem wo mama ye ntiase because we want to know eya policy amosomode ba mana ba bebo ye nkanafo ne titiru ene mebunu no ene ye hye so almost ye tumi di ye adwuma na se aban na nkasa enye 9-day wonder ade bia Emebu no be 3 million ene betumi anya adwuma e wo 24-hour economy no mu because a position ba ko na se nipa miensa e de ba be ye adwuma. Imagine yebetumi akoyenim, and indeed as a country we are struggling to end youth unemployment. At least yentumi ende krampo na yepese yetumi ete so enti kwambe so ene yefa so na 24-hour economy etumi aye adwuma. Ye bisa se yenyina monkane asam ete san sanso ene ye bisa se ye public transport system eno so ete san. At least eba ne say ye banking sector no dia kwan ye befa so na anaju anytime be opese wo draw sika no anasa wo sani sika no betumi aye de abanda dan aboa se bebia wo bia betumi yisika bebia wo bia betumi yisika wo phone so interoperability into betumi yisika e wo phone so e de di wudwa e wo anaju na aban ne ka se ba be rane a 24-hour economy no enso sanwema ahodo e ne ye bisa se kwan be so na aban no e de befa so. Indeed, we are not the first country because ye person running 24-hour economy. Woko US wom running a 24-hour economy, and ye South Korea, Japan for wom nyina running 24-hour economy, and ye woko a United Arab Emirates, Dubai, nyina running 24-hour economy. And so I was like, one fiti prekope no mo shase o. One fiti prekope, wom eye nhwehwemu for years, and sana wom etumi shase. Na wom aye, and this country is in crampo no enye wo institutions ni nyina e na running 24-hour economy enye bebia na running 24-hour economy enti yenye de ya aban adi ebei adaworoma omu nkyerɛkyerɛmu na yentumi enya ntiase na yewunu so 24-hour economy no sei ni sei e na aban no epese wo ye no medafo wo so bre na semana duenu ennan abo apa ene no nan ho wuntumi 101.3 FM and wasu egusu a ene wutie ye sanso etwegu e wo Western Diamond TV dwumedie ya to ne din se Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie yedi nkomo e di afa Oman Ghana ho wodo wagye nhyire be fa 0248 071174 0248 mo hyeyen e wo TV no so no ye di ato screen no so a obetumi e di wagye nhyire e di afa ho aba. Enti wono ebia wenya more insights as to how a aban epese we ye 24-hour economy no wo de wate ase for wadwen kyerɛ bra because yame adom ochena July 2nd ya se ye hyase na 24-hour economy ne yetumi edi dwuma enti kwambe so ene ye fa so na yetumi aye no sanse ne omo keka na ide enhyada ntiase anase bia wo mo epepre wo mo because wo mo edi hyebo enti yenye bibi ma wo mo hunu so asem na ye kan ye no ampa eye no kre eno akire so ye sanso ebiso so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 24-hour economy no labor availability etesen nipa kakrampo abanda dan efa wom ewe adwuma mu no waba be pam wom ina wom wakotene fie anes fortunate ne fie ene adwumaku ahodo na managing director CEO sini ade ya pam wom ina wom wabetene fie. Okay, so if indeed say ye be run 24-hour economy na ye be hia mebu no bebre ama wom aye adwuma no adanti ene wom na e wo ho no ye maintain wom ne ya mamba fa bi emfa anka ho enti wei ama ye bisa questions bebre kire say 24-hour economy no na dey be keke na moda daye na ye bi sample say sa $4 billion no hefa ene ye kwakofa edi efri na ye di aba mwadawro ma momfa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni video na woka kire Ghana for say ye ntumi nkire any amount ehoro na media me shada ntinyo mebi asere ho no because yes it's not an event enye Takoradi a ye na ya kaso sika dodo sei ene ye behia na ye di aye wia na kyerese ye koyenim ya ade bia ye gradually ye ne nkakra enti se ye ne nkakra adanti ena afei de mbeka kyerese we need $4 billion ifri ye kwakofa sa sika edi efri MC amun roll video no fama yen na yen konkote His Excellency John.
It cost your government to implement a 24-hour economy.
You can't put a cost on it. You're thinking about it as if we wake up overnight as soon as I'm sworn in a 24-hour economy.
Will you be able to do that in 4 years?
We will start at least.
So your 24-hour economy then is a gamble?
It's not a gamble. Why would it be a gamble? 24-hour economy is not a new concept. It's been implemented in Sydney. It's been implemented in UK. It's been implemented in Singapore.
You can't compare Sydney,
but
Singapore to Ghana.
They started somewhere.
You have 4 years. Will you be able to implement that?
4 years? Is that the end of Ghana? So after 4 years, that's it.
A new government comes in
and says we don't want 24-hour economy.
It's possible?
Well, that's Ghana's loss.
How much will it cost your government to implement a 24-hour economy?
You can't put a cost on it. You're thinking about it as if we wake up overnight soon as I'm sworn in a 24-hour economy.
Will you be able to do that in 4 years?
We will start at least.
So your 24-hour economy then is a gamble?
It's not a gamble. Why would it be a gamble? 24-hour economy is not a new concept. It's been implemented in Sydney. It's been implemented in UK. It's been
but these are
implemented
bigger economies.
In Singapore.
You can't compare Sydney,
but
Singapore,
they started
Ghana.
They started somewhere.
You have 4 years. Will you be able to implement that?
4 years, is that the end of Ghana? So after 4 years, that's it.
A new government comes in
and says we don't want 24-hour economy.
It's possible?
Well, that's Ghana's loss.
How much will it cost your government to implement a 24-hour economy?
You can't put a cost on it. You're thinking about it as if we wake up overnight.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama 2024 during the campaign era no this answer me to Jabra BBC journalist na wo interview no and wo kasa asem wi nti no nti na ma ye bisa nsem bebre yes kasa ne ye po His Excellency John Dram adechinya de say eye wo de agindi agro ye nti no bi ase enti countries na wo compare to Ghana na Ghana yen yedre hemfa yen afa ne ye develop afa ne ye fifiri sinka kranka kra ye koye ni wo sama ya wodo ya wobubo wo mu di yen de yen toto wo mu anya yie afa ne ye hyiehye wo mu ne yesu etumi akoye nim enti wo kasa sama ya wodo ne dia running a 24-hour economy enti Ghana yen su ye betumi aye na ye hie sika ye nim sika ye betumi di aye na mo beka asamfo fra ye sremo you should go and come back because we ye jitu mu a enye yie enu akire no na ye bisa say oba Ghana emergency services crampo etisen under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the previous administration from 2013 to 16 no I think 2012 to na emergency service etisen e wo krom ha say eduru baby na ambulance Ghana nyina na 55 pe wentumi anya bibia mpo amfa ho wentumi anya bibia amfa ho because you run a 24-hour economy asan you may na no account say your waste management system e wo Ghana etesan e wo Ghana ha say I see you run a 24-hour economy businesses ahodon wo ebe ye den sisi ya wo ba you be run a 24-hour economy o and your companies na ya de be enroli wo e wo policy ne so na wo mo afa mebu ni bia mo wakoye djuma no what the taxes bebre e de aba sesi ya ka say locally manufactured plastic product omo so wo mo etutum adenti a wo de VAT aba beto wo mo so na ye koka mo won sanchirofo bi no wo de omo ya ne say no matter what you do whether good or bad no e wo so mo be defend ene ye hu na nipa ba ko ka say ne enti aban no e de tax ade ato wo mo so ne say ye pese ye ban plastic use e wo Ghana. Hey, na mumu wo kroma apa say you person ban plastic use into na your day tax e dey ato wo so you are doing everything possible to defend whatever the government is doing me was me na emwa yen o betina radio so betina TV so defending ye enye na social media defending ye enya wo ra dem na wusu yenka no kra na Enchill wo maboya ba so why eno nya de bi ebetumi aboa yen na ne krakra mu na asamba kwa mepese me bisa e wo we so ene se wo ba Ghana ene security no etesen me kura so honum na menyi yen ebukrom police station bi ani ho wo mu kwan kra nya atete apansema yese basa enti anajo na wo se yen ni dwa anajo no hwan ene eba bebo mamefo ne papafo na wo mu fa wo mu nyuma firi wasa is the street ebukrom ekura se wo kojo krobone junction honom dia ba kromu no hwan na eba bepo wo mo ban e wo honom ye de asrafo ba akokoto sa kwa no so na obi ono no de ne ka de ne taxi no no ye adwuma wi na jo a wakọ park no wada o enti ma me na wo wusu won konkodi dwa na jo sanse ye 24-hour economy no hwan e na be fa no de ne free kura so aba post ni ben soje ni ben na be po no ho ban e wo kwan no so de na ba enyina mo nka ne ensam krampo etesan e wo honom 24-hour economy ho asam ene yekin 24-hour economy. Any ye bisa say na 24-hour economy say a gradual process. And it say a gradual process. I will 4 years. No want to me find implementing you. Or say at least measures here. And now what shall say na banfo for no see police in yadi be was na just na Ghana na yaboka. as a wono over years na na so wani zo ba betwa no wakọ ho yo ebusu ye bedi nkomo enkomo ye ba bedi ene se enne ye kokobọ mpa ye wie ye ba fie no nipa dodo na abra na wo mugina mpa ebo na se na wo yem hyehye mo sansa na ketua no wo de ba betua eto nko a ye twade ato ye chi ama ye no enya sam kuma ene ye vat fofora se nya ba 15% sanso ena hu anwan bebre enyina mo nkane abo full price so krampo no koma ka full project se ne yampo betumi akosoro yenim sabra ye kase se wokọ pumps ni bia akosoro mpo dia ye ntumi nkyere within 6 months enti aban we buy now wo se aban ne ba ye no ena wa ye ade we yi levy efiri ho we yi betting tax efiri ho enti aban papa ba as a youth ya dada ye ho levy any betting tax na aban eyi firi ho no she tax dodo wode aba sesi a utility tariff enya 3 months na ya sanso atum enya 3 months na ya sanso atum for identity for 0248 071174 0248 071174 Jera Emmanuel Kwablato Kunu eye Takoradi constituency secretary e de ma the new patriotic party amanyo kuno no ena na ye ni na sim konwa ye ba abetwetwe enkomo ye friend digital secretary no wo ba won fa krata bi ama won hwe book so bibia e woni tirim aha wo process ya na we yini na nso e di aba entie ni na sim konwa enche meko studio B na mene no edi nkomo we say good afternoon abna ya santo of our time you're doing good job keep it up Osegana asofo se yehu muani nyachum Mesra wa friend and friend Osenya chumo Ghana asofo bi mo se mo Ghana kra na Ghana mebu ni ya no ye o yenye generation we talk back oh and this generation back no this generation we ask a lot of questions Osenya chum muntumi nka president mama sam munyina moyedi abana 24-hour economy lunch are totally waste of money and time. Nothing good will come from it. They will create loot and share. My name is Kofi Poku, watching you from Kumasi, Jinase. Onosone diawadi eba ye enono. We say we are not going to tolerate what the political parties are doing, but rather we are going to vote for a well-visioned person in 2028. Brother Prince from Nkoko and wadi wenso edi eba ye yembi Oman Mpuntuo madawro mamunya botre. We say good evening Ohima 1. Ghanaians must be vigilant. 24-hour economy at Sonsium. NPP is coming strongly in 2028. Special greetings goes to Dr. Baumia and incoming regional women organizer Gestina Nketia from Zab0 Ewusejo and Oduwe so Eddie Efri Eddie Ebaye. Okay. We say my name is Mefia Adomako Emrantie Nuaba, the general manager of Asuna FM. Don't mention okay, yeah, that's it. For text message, you know, 0248071174, 0248071174. Make us studio B na mama digital secretary Akwaba digital.
Abra
Akwaba.
Yenia.
Takoradi constituency party no mutisi.
Na me na adum Takoradi constituency di bibia boko. E wi abrisu di ahofa no we budu kokra.
That's it.
Na today dream boko di.
Nyame adum.
Ya den ame ase. We abridi ma minchi osronko. Na to nsafrem. Na minchi a wuti mani won ye adwuma. Na me fechi osronko mo fama me member of parliament, former Western Regional Minister, and also the MP for Takoradi constituency, Honorable Dr. Kwabna Ochere Dakun Mensa. And an India Kakraba Kra would never come home, or the MP for Oye Efia constituency, Honorable Lawyer Isaac Boamanyako. Abna MPP eco position, CCR and Western Region. Yato Bahau, Yeja MP said, Jumani na Madam Kofabiani, Masisi Juman Wyden. Inti Yabesre, Yame Nyansan Stronko. Na Huanden Stronkoya da Madam 2 MPC. Now I can regional executives, no constituency executives. Near revive the Western region to near former glory. Na Yabestre, do be supported by Madam 2 MPC. Now I boy. Make a number minchia me Ghana far, Warwickshire, and you are bringing no Wolitian. na MPP from the polling station to the national executive sitting na michia on ewiabre.
Yada se yera Emmanuel Kwablato kunu ene ni nesi nkonwa no ye ba bedi komo yera wadaro mo ene ye kire kom na ya bompa ye se wa ye wodi abi ye kire kom na ya bompa ye
abna anokore no mu nda amede nda adwuma na ma ye ficha no pa besi da me time yam order we invite ma me da bi osane da me kada me hwe awona woko oye prayer meeting as the empire body that my Bible I can also pray without season until every day be order ye bompe na se bi abanim paying for ko nyina no ebi no mpo ho wa akọ no posiri obeje per diem because what to petrol car mu free na what to bibia me free no order kwot na ho abra o man no ya yende wonko ye adwuma no mfa mputu sronkombra empire de bia ye bo nti se Oman Mpuntuo ose ode nde siwo de won bompe ya ahono we invite won no ahono wokwe ayen so de yare adwuma na ye da bo man
ye da se na ene ye ko bompa ya ye ba ye no enyoma hodo eda ye kiri ni abai no e de tax foforo e de aba ene ya nso na e hyase wenwu ye mobokrampo so de ma mentwen na watchi mpo endru won na chese o magine firi so wose mo nko bompa ye mra na mmetu obeje aha sabra ye ka say 15% increment on VAT on non-life insurance premium ye be yin makoma fuel prices e cost 5% and na diesel so 2%, electricity tariff for 2.45%, the previous one was 17 something bia and
17.75
aha enti enam VAT o mo de ba ye enti wo ba Ghana locally manufactured plastic product o mo so se wo mo atutum ye ra ye yiwe makoma na ye bisa say any aban ka se wo pese wo to adwuma ye fa ketu mu krampo 10% na wo de ma wo mo enso na me se wo mo ka se ti a na adan ko ekufa de 23% ni ti no wo mo de ani wuo ka se eye wo ko ma wo mo enso so ben na enuama we e ba benya e wo yen yasetenem
abna me da se papa nyame nhiro so de atunsa da afrem na menka de aye ya asanto akrope na enda yere oye Day of Thanksgiving na aban wetu mu amen Thanksgiving taxes na nesha oyada oyare hosam na mejidi de asofu mpanyimfo na Ghana mpanyimfo bebre awokọ dem Thanksgiving as no owomda no wol bompe so de na wonim de ekaw bi de wonechi awo baba wobebutua me Canada ma ehwe taxes abani we rolling it out only in the 6th month and 7th month of the year and 3rd quarter of the year not the ayara hosam osane de dem abani abra no robontoa wo Ghana afanem na wa ka kirende amambu opodo obobu no na adodan kwa akufu adu na nua kakraba oye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa ma taxes afune into ono oba onya da ode taxes biara ode baba no de bobu omano na taxes oho no mpo no obeyibi ode fiwo no kwareni Ghana fu wotie na asopem no woto aba wode man no oba so ampa ne first budget no de shim de wa abolish oye levy owie no so wa abolish oye betting tax bi also na ya hyehembra na nso ya mfa anya adwuma to the emissions tax no so we ye fiwo no kwareni na Ghana fu wo bonse ma aba no to be frank oye the finance minister oye them announce
to me FM 101.3
aban papa aba Dr. Atu Forson is forcing into why ye adwuma papa my sister yanda yansor ya hwe ya abani we increase electricity 14.75%. Wokubisa no say oh abandada ono oye akufado na adodanko akufado na aban woye wokwa IMF no wokwa negotiate there every quarter biara odo we increase electricity abna wo ha awode ye journalist aye hwehwom 2024 every quarter biara na adodanko akufado increase electricity
no
we see that to be frank in the year 2024 na adodanko akufado increase electricity by 5.2% once and for all. Now so dam abani settings aba killnet abani akohwisam aban one may atas there akufado no ko sign the every quarter be order we increase electricity saban so no korompo the every quarter be order we increase electricity abena every quarter or 3 months bia
3 months
it is a implement 14.75% electricity tariffs in 3rd May 1st July 2 months 3 months also as an increase electricity bill by 2.45%. It's less than 6 months you have increased electricity by almost 18%.
na movie so mo sanso ka kire say seed na abafam nti adenti na seed no e ba ni PURC for the air affect wo mo.
To be frank, even electricity ye nim de nyema ebien no cost ma one or your prices okoso ekor ye fan go bu wa amanoni. For the past 3 months until the Israel in Iran in crude oil were reduced from $85 per barrel to $62 per barrel. To be frank, in the dollar eco bank ankasa dollar nankasa the enye binto but per year transactional what the almost 10.55% cedis per dollar. Eco black market on ebenya dollar ni biato on ebenya 13.2. Inti no cheda anka dollar my electricity no because so nya wa abufum into electricity day in a water or that gain reduction abed no AC this year we nya increment not sure there 10% of salary increase what the public sector workers no ona na LG na agene more
wajiaji bi kura kan ho
that is the point
wajiaji ne na na de ma wo no so aka
abna hwe ade bi organa fo won hu o sisiara abani the introduction of 21.9% VAT increment to non-life insurance premiums. No, anymore. Since abano, what tax electricity, what tax water. Since you're all tax any safety.
Yeah, bambo.
Yeah, bambo. Nankasa no also not tax. Because abana sisiala our quarter insurance at the moba there ebia wo be nya 5 years e pede insurance by the time wo be nya 18 years wo ko invest na etuani university fee abana se premium no we increasing by 21.9% almost 22%. Na obi we ko twa bet no what's there wale gene 10% so onwina we nya profit no and why then why didn't 10% abandon them tax no nyansenim but our quarter insurance is a little kona kwa mononi na quarter travel insurance which is a requirement no abandon we increasing by 22%. Aye adwuma na enya profit na what's the to 10% no what's on mumu onye ade papa now so wo safety ele bon ho ban since your rent na ade bokoso because property owners now what to insurance in one premium no or increase by 22%. It's abana dama abani oya nkofo wanwa man goodwill la Ghana for arrangement Ghana for wonya wadam abani mu President Mahama na aban a woto abaman no dama goodwill ni nyina abana ni nyina okofo mhwum because why the when Ghana for ndi no kwa my brother friend deceit no on na dam abani
what to me FM 101.3
say era John Dramani Mahama or say edru campaign time that what kind of crack kakra
no we can talk kakra to be frank the finance minister one vetting will be sent there betting tax e-levy dama 2 taxes or generate almost 2.7 billion Ghana cedis or the mapa no will be sent there na muho no wa abada ho no ebe ye den na afil na de bi aka ho also ono why ye adwuma wa Ghana ha achar what na ma yo same achar into onim baby ma obo plug a obotum enyi ska de fi into no increase the taxes biala and now introduce new taxes abena
or say ye enforce compliance and na betumi aboye
na ye mbo ye tax net no ye betumi enyi de miska na ye da abena ye kwade ya da na ye lo so de no na aban or the motion of emergency or the parliament ya de no no the parliament the one man tum non sika fi Ghana for won
ya da sore ya di atum
emergency abra na the man bani de ya kada ya continue de ya onye ye oni tame onye mo wanwa sa abna ehwe oye fuel prices simple abna na ebia nim de anka fuel price wa befom kakre oboboa ma businessmen na de wetum we recruit some of their lost capital since yade wasan wo rutum bio It's a bit song with na bani on yen dino kwara na de or diaku feature. It's amade I don't point mu ne yen safety na abansan all the tax no. Ono po no yemu. Sisiala sawo ebia ekoye insurance e de ma wo grandmother the funeral insurance e na da premium no watum. Really? Ade enya no ho mfa so no nka minime de ebi mpo a nka obeye ne de say premium no o mature na eleja na abana etuma tax but sisi ade elokwa akoto initially na no why then we increasing rent sisi landlords in by the next month droko na almost every landlord but throughout man tenant there obey increase or your rent because aban college insurance 21.9% VAT increment. Meanwhile, Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ran this country from January 2017 to January 2022. 62 months. Abna 62 months now Akufo-Addo ran this country. Abra or abolish 17 new taxes. We increase the tax. To be frank, or at a point electricity or reduce electricity. It's all abana oyam wanwa there President Mahama sana no kwa krumpo ni wana aba ni mudama there wotum we increase taxes in less than 6 months. We change one no 360 degrees.
In even 2025 Accra, we still have 6 months to go.
We have 6 months to go. And actually this July we increase electricity. Actually October we will increase electricity. So for me, I am wanwa social protection President Kufuor na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo or the bay and na dem taxes in anyone mpuno what's the Akufo-Addo na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wanyeshe in spite of all the tax reductions Akufo-Addo na he still got money to implement free SHS. He still got money to implement one constituency, one ambulance. He still got money to introduce one district, one factory. Ebe enshada policy biara every year juma Ghana for benefit. Now so taxes are ede go man no do no. Abla yankwana isa yankwana edru. Yankwana edru. And I'm afraid for this country. I'm afraid for this country. Share them a plastic manufacturing companies. Abla one of the boy
what to me FM 101.3
no use with Sisiala, the electricity increment, transport fares, and insurance now they're what about to one businesses do. They have no option than to increase the prices. They have no option than to increase the price. Abani Bay on to me create a Juma one umpo. On create a Juma one, only Yunko Fwedi. So how do the people manage? How do we manage our lives? Businessmen, what is that? Them call for. What about we be abena academic? What by a restructuring? Accra in North industrial areas. There will be restructuring. Or they will lay off. What about they will lay one off? Meanwhile, them abani nananum in between 1993 and 1995. What passam bra wa Ghana ha? Abena what passam bra wa Ghana ho? Enna why then? What kade Ghana ban botuma ton e Japade. What Tony Japan? The second topic that is the 24-hour economy. And you know, they are only interested in imposing taxes on us. Meanwhile, that is not what they promised when they were in opposition. It's discuss will be you are doing politics, but this is beyond politics. Because businessmen are the taxes go on, want to me the only option for them is to lay workers off. No, we pay one off. It will get 200 workers. What to me, you buy 65 AD. No, I can buy 135. No, I manage.
What cut the cost?
And you should not always be interested. On you them when you are taxes, direct taxes, or then your indirect taxes. And so, other way, because with the greatest of respect to the office of the president and the government, they are not thinking outside the box. They were not thinking outside the box. Akufo-Addo, John Dramani Mahama, before 2016, we introduced tax. Plane to domestic airlines, we increased taxes, VAT by 15%. What the VAT 15% to into to plane from Takoradi to Accra, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Say 12,000, I ban only 15% order. Akufo-Addo also don't know. We have to improve the industry. You're the open up industry. No too more for more workers. Until my abolish the tax. For 8 years, Akufo-Addo one for the tax and baby. 8 years. But he was able to run this country. He was able to run this country. Pharmaceutical company drugs are what to where export what the bagana are to manufacturer. Akufo-Addo reduce the excise duty on them. Nina, sisi adi damadi ni adam taxes ni adaba into ndru no bobeden. Now what would the poor people do? But Oman so the Oman Penyina, your number one focus is to protect the vulnerable people in society. Now so, but the taxes in there, as a Bompay, that Chenya coupon, Mawaba with San Ghana, a Bompay ni Wieno, a little Bompay and Anna, the damn taxes near the Ghana for one. A little Bompay in another damn Ahotri, a de Ghana for one. It's a Ghana for ya then. Abna sister Ghana for ya then. President Wama. Said the old baby, I want where campaign money for Abna. Yes, she be no I am Gwasi. Want to Moncasa?
Almost so there. True. Some about one tia.
Why am I?
Woman defend your officer.
Even radio presenters are where campaign man. Ibinum will complain.
Omunya but na bronya nine.
One day one impo. One day one. One celebrated one Christmas.
What you say? Nine.
All of a sudden, Akufo-Addo who there last year who dey use anto papa. Akufo-Addo we imported rice in a maize, a brew. They would support or ye buffer stock of former we feed the schools. When we the power, hey, and this if we wait to you to wait to Hashem. What's the so? The chief of staff directed the one for the made the bottom come out. Or ye secondary schools. What the more honor the banner saying? Abana was then. Amazon waka teacher for. Also, I ain't to move 100% is getting young for more. You want 30%. The man abandoned down or Yamala. And can you have buffer stock for that?
In Sinamunim send your binder than it was right. It was the right thing. Idea a high MPP Aban was COVID-19 in Russia, Ukraine. So what can you say?
Meanwhile, today, the Minister for Science and Environment is saying the same thing. Or international fora, or say. To be frank, it is the Russian-Ukraine war and COVID-19, causing Ghana and finances. And that is a fact.
President John Dramani Mahama at that time in opposition, Onokrampo edged to say Russia,
Nigeria comment speech.
Yes.
He accepted it.
And yes,
but over Ghana, also no, Akufo-Addo abandon way mismanagement. Abena, I will continue to say, Abena, Ediagra, Yereba Samin to be back to the enemy answer. Last time catch Ruby, Miss Akufo-Addo, COVID no tunnel, or today, Wako Wallo be neba. No all of a sudden, no year, no Yanako if quanta. No drew one, no was I don't we the baby we drew no, but why no, ne drew no here no, ebia injection be a here no, or you bear 90 million Ghana cedis. No say, hospital, another pharmacy be hospital, what's 90 million Ghana? Oh, was car? Also, okay, Miss Come one more 50 into 1 for 1. Oh, we are not copper 40 the boss order no tie. But of saving the year in the no. Obdrufie no. Obo grom no be back there. Na pharmacy ekwe buakwa na what's a drew no 30 million no. If you are not careful, you would think you are a stupid person.
Known as at that time, he was not thinking right. Yes,
because people were dying.
No
emergency. People were dying. It's a great equal to the biscuit neighborhood. A drew no son a cheap one. But the truth is, it is a great job. Never able to cheap one. But we are no because until another okay, ye ni me kona ye the economy ba. Ye juma na economy wa sorry. Now so se nipa de owa. Entum nyano.
COVID-19 by your countries so mutimi managing ye nya death tolls na entumi rise the pan.
Ghana was one of the best. To be frank, one ranking, we were number 3.
Oh, number 3, the whole world.
The whole world. Akufo-Addo, to be frank, your neighboring countries like Nigeria, citizens, they wish Nana-Addo was their president. Why? Because he was communicating with the Ghanaian people. The challenges are waba. And you, this government, only 6 months. 6 months. And implementing any major policy. But over 8, 9 taxes.
And
you have not issued even one road construction. One. For the whole year, this government is not paying. District Assembly Common Fund. Almost 1 month in the finance minister will be released common fund. 1 month in won't release it. 1 month won't release it. Abana common fund won't release it. No instructions are waba. One for 10%, one goes to 2. Every district be goes to 2 chip compound. Every district be one see model 24-hour model market. Really? What Takoradi Kromha?
Yeja district hospitals in the regional
hospitals.
Akwakwesi chips compound. Na chips compound na wo kan wo the number of districts. Na you say yensi 2222. District near was saying
261.
Na times 2. 522. And so they are telling us said this year.
Almost 6,000.
Mo say amadu yaji ndi agro.
That is the point. Abuna, they are deceiving the Ghanaian people. And when the intelligent people expose them, no, you, I don't want you in there. Wabecho, so that they will silence you. When you koyoko, when you look, no, be an eye fully chase you. Abna,
no, do attempt.
No, which one? But the truth is that Abna, yeah, echo legona. Come on, what's the true stance? It will come to pass. No quarrel, no obedience.
To me,
the Ghanaian people, the spirit of the Ghanaian people will expose all the lies. Abani, Abna no quarrel with the when you be biala more money. And they are only looking for money for themselves and their families. When you be biara, be biara ni wo betum wa ye wo mani and oyenda da aban. Since I'm new kasi, waka 3 years 6 months. Abana se ekede kwa capital market. Ekwa capital market de ko bobusia. It will take you about 4 months. Akwa 4 months nupona. Investors in why to know this can be money. You have to come to your country. Nebeje sovereign guarantee, that is parliament. Well, we are disbursements. It's almost 1 year. They can't do anything. They came and the standard that Akufo-Addo, na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was set. Woman muno the man want to do. Many say so. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na idea. In Kalila and Tevanda Bank and Irejano. Because when you do my Akufo-Addo, now ban only one decision is able to employ 4,000 people. District Road Improvement Program. Nina was say Akufo-Addo wanya she. Mr. Standard Akufo-Addo was set no. The man bani by the end of this year. Every Ghanaian Nibia bu de the man abani a president Mama Dani or ya Kushufo aban.
Now, say MPP, they whenever they are in government, as a ruling, nobody may know. A rich ruling, no. A rich. And no, make catch a how do you call it? Obi Obayin. Make catch and say, she. Abai we wo. What's places are NDC for April. Sa had ya mina wasa ya de meko. Mina wasa mi yesay.
All of them. MPP. A Juma policy. Sure.
MPP. Yeah. And no be bodia.
Yeah.
Obi aton san wo bodia. Efra na nanom. Adentia. School feeding. Ya fama no. School feeding na bebe na di bae.
MPP.
Any patriotic
party. In the NDC women organizers are wolusuni nyina no. It's because of MPP policies are created Juma Odemon. To be frank, in the regional ministers, in the school feeding, no manipulate system no to their favor. One farmer, one woman organizer.
What to me, FM? 101.3.
I am tomorrow and Petroleum Board Authority. Akufo-Addo, I was there when it was the Wakato son. In the Tony Obin, I don't know a chief executive. What we know, Akufo-Addo, no, there's only one chief executive with no deputies. And there were chief executive Tony Obin, 2 deputy chief executives, 4 general managers. 4 general managers. And there, a Juma Akufo-Addo creating President Kufuor the National Health Insurance or the NDC for will benefit Parliament, led by President Mahama as the communication head of the MPs in Parliament, 2004. We're going in the National Health Insurance all across the country. Employment to create District Road Improvement Program. We create 4,000 jobs. To be frank, in the NDC,
district coordinator, regional coordinator, national coordinator, only leader at Tivanda point. So I Dr. Mahmoud Baumiana Jankarina Tevano, where I come on the year, because when you may into Mumbakoma. Oye Akufo-Addo free SHS into although two more son of a teacher for 8,300. Here can abana urgent outside the box. But you know what the propaganda no one can. Day Akufo-Addo one constituency, one ambulance. 307. Abana imagine a one ambulance be a nipa train and a 4. Oh yeah, nipa in a one phone we doing. Nipa in one phone we do. Zipline drone delivery, medical drone delivery services. Over 3 districts across the country. Every site be offer nipa by 15. Shanko for phone we doing.
AGA, nye NDC abreso na AGA eguye.
Yeah, AGA.
And so mobile ye no bia be revive na eye adwuma no. Mo so ye boko ye ai na so krampo be
we win nipa 15. The man some we president. Nipa 15 no win we president.
Oh say we mo wi ya ko to
they have lost their life because or your promiser abandon them on there. What to about what the man when you was in no one court no one could take control.
Ntina da mu tiri.
No the one
no to aba na we win here.
And then nipa 15 well walk up. As if the BDLNC were Ghana who. It's I mean the man Benidi meaning I'm 100% convinced they will not do anything. I don't want you to propaganda or settings government, Kionet government, no be catch on. Obviously, the man in the bucket needs aban. Or your wicked government. Because I don't know you on fun. Obama Bakatron Anka, Home Minister for Energy, or two Shagana free in him. No, I catch in the containers, 40-feet containers, 1,327. Why you were pots? Thermal pots. Container, cocoa board, Randy Abbey, Obakacha and the 200 containers over 2 months ago. Why you were Temaport or Infa up to today? One show be Allah. One Bakada container you will one all in the name of I mean, other men who cross over the map in there. I Bakada appointees, no, will be a leper. Some competition be amongst them as to who will come out with an allegation against the previous government appointees. Because Obiaba. Because abra me do no mental so e be business kekra me I'm because how can a whole minister of energy obaka 1,327 containers are you 3 months later no so containers in you it's the first one e be care no e gina abado na reka da mansam no
ye we ye kramponi onu di ka be ka se ayira ne ne yakwa hu no another figure crap ya say ko hu ne chance ne work ni na
e care so there work the containers na you no work Chinese yin bi ne factory work India yin ne factory what's where who be A plus ne constituency where who be oye Tamale
Takoradi ha crampo mu so be hu bi ha
suddenly now oye settings just to tarnish image of people to the extent the minority leader, no, that time not a board chairman, then this if we were propaganda, only for us to know the son of some working in the Caribbean. See, Abna, Momo, you're Ghana for 1 month, na Ghana for 1 year ready. I want you to know, ba. Into be ready, baby, I'm able to make save Wuska Accra, not the cushion, no, I want to wear in a wombano, Damano Baba, because on your dama, say, I want no way your aqua saloon every weekend. The best you trim there. This is no about that can start a catch a wifey. Since every month 4 weeks in a book saloon 1 and 2. But because I'm not onion the on ye. So every week be a no one bar a be up on the chapel. Then you won't could do or a be a restaurant, nice restaurant to be a day channel. Because I want to baba if we price or local so we insurance local so taxes are all about or local so. So what the 1 cedi per gallon what the body abna on DJ. Ampa no kwa na makatro. This government or ye Nebuchadnezzar aban. What can be actually on fire? Or by Obaketcher and the Akufo-Addo or the 327 million Ghana cedis, not the managing office of the government machinery. Presidency. Okay, what's the want to be that? Abani by an first budget. Even the first budget no why a 3 months abesino. Because Akufo-Addo yet 3 months January to March at all. Or we no 9 months no. Also no be used to 2.7 billion. Not that managed office no. Abana
or the 2A4 sheets.
8 times times what Akufo-Addo used in 12 months, you know, or we're increasing it by 80%, 800%. From 327 million Ghana cedis to 2.7 billion. We know what the 78.8 million what the Office of Government Communication. Really? Really? And we are doing your contractors. In the me say what's the pokwasi to in Sawum Road, wire basa. Contractor won't join. 6 months Abani Bay. Common fund, one city in Ponkwa district.
Obam a market circle redevelopment. I don't know Bekanye. Thank you, Tono. Also within 2 weeks, I've always here. We are still waiting.
Abra, district assemblies. 1 year Kenya Juma. 1 year Kenya Juma. Finance Minister announced it 4 weeks ago. Listen there. Now why are you humpo there? Abani ba powerful for all the state institutions. District assemblies in India. One account in India. No finance minister designate. Or calling in be found this number chest. No proceed them accounts in Sisiano at this assemblies want to operate to apart from the internal generated funds be bien over to moye.
And no cramp
and a Sisiala where you want to open the wood to this assembly common fund. What's what the instructions are to as to what you have to use the money for. Now I wonder why you mama district assemblies near you know will be this going with your uncle. When is going with the uncle? Aban papa obeson kwai. We to Mwama every district in this country. 1 excavator, 1 payloader, 1 JVC machine. Now 4 20 cubic trucks. The one fenye juma. Still want to Mrs. Obola. Still want to Mrs. Obola. Since ya Zoom Lion no contract with you, so all the Zoom Lion workers across the country.
Obia ofie.
Abana asama ko don yasam gagrabo. Asama ko no. Na so nya na what the taxes able go Ghana for ondo. All the Zoom Lion workers in what fie. Hwe nkofo we you need almost 35,000 people we you need. E here from ba wo ye adwuma wo budget 3,000 4,000. I do see last week no people nkofo fo na nyanko. All the institutions of this country we find one call for between 2017 2020 2024 apart from Bank of Ghana abana Bank of Ghana workers 97 away you need less than 48 hours now from in the reason why I want to where you need no be any watch less than 15,000 a month. I want to wait more Bank of Ghana no none of them no less than 15,000 Ghana cedis a month 150 million Ghana cedis. What papa no me judges, lawyers in paying for it was that the way you want to do no, and confidence that the way you did no. Nah, ban through the governor of the Bank of Ghana say, hey, you're on China and you need to be ambre juma. Shawan a here for one number over 35,000 away you need to know. No mukumpo ni wa from.
Joe. Yada se ebusia wo sha obrena semane duba ko abo apano num ho ene Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie ewo wuntumi 101.3 FM yasan etwegu ewo Western Diamond kasafidie so Facebook Western Diamond TV YouTube Western Diamond TV TikTok Western Diamond TV chese social media handles ni na hwa ye hye for adwen kire 0248071174 0248071174 yedi nkomo ye Yera Emmanuel Kwablatokunu ono Takoradi constituency secretary edima the new patriotic party osono amanyoko no osono kwagina ho me obesia ba aha ene nin esi edi nkomo ewofiase na yedi nkomo edi afa taxes afofra ya kire kom no ya bompa ya de ama Ghana de aseda amanyankopon awie na ya be se ye ba betua we say good evening. The road towards 24-hour economy did not start today. Or say it's largely started and digitalized under previous administration by Dr. Baumia. I frankly admit that Ghanaians have regret in unlikely event of voting President Mahama back into power. Sister Abana, tell them to turn their wounds into wisdom. 2028 from Richard in Crawford Drugstore and or the way Eddie Efri Ebaye. We say hi, Sister Abana. The NDC John Mahama is John 1010. And I read, the thief has come to kill and steal to destroy. Hey, there is no hope. What happened today is hypocrisy. Even the LGBTQ has prayed with Muhammad today. My name is John from Laura. And all the way everybody that say, we say hi. Sister Abena, good afternoon. How can a president who combines truth and lies organize Thanksgiving prayers? Ish. The truth will always supersede lies. Mahama organizing Thanksgiving prayers. Ha. God, you are truthful. Sister Abna, God bless you. Mike, Edway, Efri, Takoradi, Onodibaye. We say, well, good evening. I'm from Paul Manso from Achim Esubua. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has predicted that Ghanaians will pay more taxes under Mahama's regime. So those who were singing praises to Mahama should keep quiet. We say, let's cry together. We warned them, but they wouldn't listen. So we face it together. Wishing NPP the best of luck in 2028. Joshua Edway Efri Tongo and Odebaye. We say Ajemai from Muni Valley, aka the institutional Yechiao. Also, my good sister, everything about this 24-hour economy is mockery, scam and azan. How can you start 24-hour economy from Takoradi Port? I say, how can you start 24-hour economy from Tema and Takoradi Port, where people do breaks business day and night? This is not what Mahama and the NDC told Ghanaians. Or no sooner they were the buyer. And no. Bet to me at the word enough for 0248 071 174 0248 071 174. We say Chris speaking nothing, as it but the bare truth. Okay, also continue firing them. Other say 0248 071 174. We are moving on to our next topic. Yera enra ena 24-hour economy mpenifo no kwatena ase. Omo friends entrofo nhyem ye bisa nsem bebre. Ehonom ena Yera Augustus Gusitano ono eye presidential advisor on 24-hour economy policy. What dey beto Ghana for any match said the journey is not going to be easy at all. Was say enyemre na 24-hour economy no ye here $4 billion na yetumi e di implement Yera ye hye Ghana nsem bisa ye hye ye nyina monkane ansem ye hye ye public transporter. How feasible is this policy?
Sister Abna medasi papa President Mahama Abrana or your campaign or Ghana for one adren nyama wo fi da one adren sido na menka bibi na menjina do na menya campaign na ade mpo muntumi yempa ma menka na onto Ghana for one assume no won fi de meba mutuma aye Abna on the 24-hour economy no na no permit or your colleague or your radio PR no describe the 24-hour economy no or your mirage Abna me peda me di bi ka ho or ye just or ye sham or ye 419 economic policy abanala onim de ontumi ye na bisi 2008 2009 abra na President Mahama or ye running meet to Professor Mills no promise Ghana for there say MPP for waba na say waba ye or ye national health insurance scheme na no one waba be ye no one time premium abna is that okay we promise what's Ghana for 1 to abamayan NDC what to mahena or your national health insurance no President Kufonum MPP won't me den in the insurance no every year biano it's your premium abna insurance no won't your premium and for that matter health insurance now so abani catch Ghana for there what be a one time premium it's your premium na se bi o campo onye nipa
yes service
ne lifespan maximum 20 years na car no only way fi road no onu po every year to me FM 101.3 in a nipa otum onyin to the age of 190 years as there etua one premium entua biom the rest of your life Ghana fujina do koto aba what the NDC what the mo hon wie no odu time obey implementer was hey no wash I want to me the implementation want to me no chere e Ghana for ndi ye e di akwhwa akere won the man what the 24-hour economy whatever first abna yenhwe nipakro na President Mahama ordinato dem edwuma na no guzitando ye obi a no ka NDC ho mo what's party no abrana Rollins or ye keda guzitando ye obi a or ye socialist in orientation guzintando or your socialist in orientation into one way yankofa or ya we believe that abandon odo or then oboye adwuma man so 24-hour economy no onye aban no olbobo edwuma or your private sector na aban by the why one adwuma obo support one no we gbo edwuma nti how can a socialist orientation person lead a capitalist orientation policy? It's right from the word go, the foundation is destroyed. President Mama, Nankasa will be sent there. It's well a 24-hour economy. No, Sikai nebe you also yen to man calculate. Or banadem and there. Guzitando, where to my calculate Sika Wobenia.
And I meant to be coming to also, maybe someone
because President Mama Nankasa there, they cannot calculate the amount of money. What to die a 24-hour economy. Into a banadem. Ena guzitando otumwa calculate amount what be eyi na so onye bibiaro oyakohwisam woni me dey want to raise 4 billion to implement free as a 24-hour economy. Nti wo be yana dama kokwasa dama the policy in court to parliament and why then how can you raise 4 billion abana yako IMF no IMF wo man
3 billion
what the man one day
there be omo chiche mu tranches.
The truth is that abena no koro wo mean there wo hu there oye Akufo-Addo no one district one factory within the 8 years period no almost 160 factories came on stream wo ye adwuma 24 hours and ebinum so wole twene ma won so support one back no wetum why factories. The only thing that abana ya in there odo continue for the first time in the history of this country. Nana do danko Akufo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ban no obi ano wo automobile industry one policy odo what the Nissan, Toyota, Chinese one cars ya wo Ghana one factories na dinya obogbe factories no assemble vehicles no what turn West Africa and African market ado there ya in there ode shemukena na the medjuma no iden obui na nkofu bebre wa iden wotum onye adwuma woye. But in order to sway the Ghanaian people no yen create ada wo frɛ no oye 24-hour economy omeye abana the mabani hwɛ am de bia me say mo trick is abano 419 aban the mabani president Mahama ka hu no was your policy wo frɛ no oye policy what do turn or manage apade between 1993 to 1995 na guzita no kan enim companies are what ya no Ghana abano the main companies in ya we adwuma 24/7 Takoradi Atlantic Hotel what turn man this in what turn mono company no kita almost 450 workers hotel will run a 24-hour service. What turning just like that woman company is Atlantic Hotel scan ogui poto what turn man this in owi asano went to owi na onto me ran no so turn ma private person foreigner abana enim GNTC ya Takoradi ya enim first Samuel supermarket no warehouse no ma shops na adugugu no damadan no what total no woni nyina no GNTC so ye abana dia ende NDC fu no what turn ni nyina is our private people there. Private people abana eba ekwa aboso glass factory NDC wo good bonsa tai wo good all in your 24-hour companies ekwa ngran send him kaneshi
minimum kaneshi
enim baby ma apostle Sam Cranchankra na church no wana
sure
ahimfie wo no ehwo no ye Ghana Steel Company Ghana Steel Company we adwuma 24/7 NDC wo gun na watano masofo na wodi si chapodan
enti sa companies na as a government aban yan ye betumi dia ye 24-hour no maton
aton ni
ya was me ba
24 hours if na be kwa 24 hour no
24 hour no so kran boka tre say nye by force enti a private companies any ye be enroll wo on the policy
me catch no
and company nsho wontumi nsho ni pa no
wontumi nsho ni pa kro no abana ni wodamade ni nyina awona na woton president Mahama kan no wotane ehwo industries are obotum wa power the private sector no we create employment no go find adwuma 24/7 wotane when kwesi wo jowulu enim jowulu ya Pires Governors Dome. So for Ajinasari, ne church no ye Ghana Meat Board. No what didn't Enchill in Punchi, no what process or create employment 24-hour economy. Factories on what Tony, no what the map, yeah, so for Ajinasari, no there's chapel done. What there's chapel done, echo Accra, industrial Accra, industrial area, Malcolm Bio, GRA office Casibio. Building could be said that I'm done or one idea. No, I abandoned you. What time am I on? No, we know what I rent GRA for 30 years. This is the record of the NDC. President Mahama no count. It's in there. Never trend there. Electron, Elbaya 24-hour economy. A year 4 billion. And I President Mahama no back trend there. Will be see Hope City. No,
Hope City project. And I'm
not Gambia away.
And I'm not the Anwato in China.
What do you what not to intend? Roland Agambira. What's your basic Hope City? $10 billion. $50,000 in Bamba. Now, in this year, or money, I want to woman, well, a tax on coffee. Look for $4 billion.
Now, another better running to
24 hours. No, 24 hours. Since yesterday, we'll be released District Assembly Common Fund. They should use 10% to build a 24-hour economy market. That is the policy. It's a Takoradi STME or the STME boss. Oh, you see, common fund na what no 25 million Ghana cedis. Although you know 10%, 10% is 2.5 million Ghana cedis. On another basis, oh yeah, 24-hour economy market.
Not just say we are going to have selected market and no, I want to run it 24 hours.
24 hours.
Just
what Takoradi Chrome ha. Look, Abna. 24-hour economy across the globe. Nyamana Dumara, we know humility. I've traveled a little. Company Biara around 24/7. Apart from government services to the police, hospitals, immigration, other around 24/7. Company Biara around 24/7. Or your manufacturing company. Or your supply and demand. Or your the demand for your product no determined there or there 24-hour. A juma so that you run a shift. Inti Takoradi near wo bibi today Gapua. We run 24/7. Administration want to me 24/7. Administration why 8 to 5. All other departments why 24/7. Echo Wamco 24/7. Flower Mills 24/7. Gasem 24/7. Wamco 24/7. Primewood 24/7. PTC 24/7. Oh yeah, MPS, MPP founding member. MPS, Dr. Addison, no company. We find multiple paper sacks. We wahayala interchange ya be wali ya no adwuma sisiale. The last factory or edu the junction na interchange no opem no. What's right no? Factory no ho no. MPS. No way I want to wear cement papers what the magasem. Dama abani na nanom Rollins no mama kan president mama kan. We try no contract him. To other factory no collapse. So that we no osaka ngofu. Ejuma no ye 24-hour no. We take contract ni finish. PCC. PCC or ye we ya Coco Villa hon. Why a toilet roll? Why a toilet roll Ghana 24-hour economy? Chinese company no. Company Gumco. Why a 24-hour economy? Or ye dama abaniala ekwa boss glass factory. I mean, you got glass, you got bottles, you di yensa 24/7. A bonsa tie will produce 24/7. Or you dem end this fuyala. No collapse companies ni nyinara. O collapse ni nyinara. And there is a here 4 billion Ghana cedis to revive an economy a collapse. No, or you manufacturing. Only thing I could follow. Put premium on the one district, one factory. Then at least every district to be a one revive them. You know, until about the agri process, one use the local materials or what do you do? Now ban say a cram machine area. Now ban one more tax rebate, import duty. No ban that. Now be set up a factory. No wali that is the only way to go. Or a process of siphoning the poor people of this country want to taxes into their political enterprise. Now, there, Obia or socialist oriented. I said the capitalist Juma Edrebeshanensa. How can that person work? Guzitando no political career work that just finding a job for him to do. I better now the president yesterday you cannot calculate the amount of money will be here. Akufo-Addo, only a one district, one factory. Or discard today, yelly at the madi there. Also, every year, this is what we can do. Into a creative secretariat, Dr. Konedu, Mrs. Konedu, or Dano. No, wash it. Into our do proposal bar, what do bank, Exim Bank, Ghana Commercial Bank, ADB, especially when it comes to agri sector, into basic factories, into across the country. Across the country, they were able to build about 160 factories. Or private sector led. Because in the we are so abano, aban company. Into abandon to me can jam there for 4 billion.
Now 4 billion
4 billion so you Ghana school.
One more share say ebia ye expansion.
4 billion mpono onye Ghana school dollars.
Ntinye sika keto.
Onye sika kakabo $4 billion.
Eye sika da for really? 3 million YMF.
The man way. No obada Ghana fo. What's all yaba ye landing beach wa ha ye be ye day wa ha ye be ye day wa no wako CDB China Development Bank. What's there? 3 billion. What the bomb one? Chinese for okay. Except 3 billion at the time. President Mama no lead. When we walk Korea, STS Korea. And people catch on the look. The miss cannot walk bono. The monk of no 1 year the miss cannot more. What true? What's say MPP for? Where your man boy for? One pay gonna develop. One pay the way a day. Odrasi. STS. What budget sovereign guarantee? $250 million. Ne 5%. Calculate abna. No what the man private person. No this cannot question kutuku. This cannot. What's what basi? House and what I'm a police. One blog mpo wanto. Now so sovereign guarantee no. Or many pakuno jiska 5% of the shenu kutuku. Udi. Chinese loan 3 billion. No mu 10% mpo amba. No mu 10% mpo amba. Iti ame or you're just a calculated business to siphon the resources of this state into a group of people and Obama and Mahamanum Wofi power, they will still be resourceful. Now into Mekanjam the 4 billion at Reba Beye or 24-hour economy. What's a one kasa? I say economy no. Nyamana or anko economy no. I destroy no. I mean, meaning what Takoradi Krumia. Most of the companies in your way 24 hours. Into now, Oyedo, Gapoa, Wamco, PCC, Flour Mills, Prime Wood, Gumco, Chinese, Gumco not from Chinese, Allied Chemicals. I want you MPS and Immense Industries. Companies, Webre. Ibinumpo establishment war Amanfukuma, timber companies, Amanfukuma. I want a free zone enclave. Nti se etum aban wonye wotena ho na ebotum ebubu edwuma wo free zone enclave wo taxes bi aban odemo woni bi na Akufo-Addo ye no wo dey establish factories across the country. That is the way to go. Entu mekancham da aban ekobobosa 4 billion said be ye or 24-hour economy na abaka akira me there the first place we will start 24-hour economy. Takoradi na Tema Port.
You declare 24-hour
economy. Ah, ebe. Mr. Sir, epa enyumbri. What botena? Gapo of workers will look ejuma 8 o'clock. Bas half on work ejuma 10 o'clock. Kwashe Tema Takoradi Port. Woli ejuma. Marine department woli ejuma. Security department woli ejuma. Ifo. Fire woli ejuma. All the department apart from administration. When you woli ejuma, I want to woli what you load woli you want. What is cement factories, Diamond Cement, Dangote Cement, Gasem Takoradi Ghana Cement Factory. I want to woli you want yama. Bauxite na manganese. Woli load woli channel what the local. Woli ejuma 24/7. Until ya bana na beka chama there. You are now coming to make sure that Takoradi and Tema Port banana obeye or 24-hour economy. What are you telling me?
Odada ye.
Are you going to say? And they are looking for a way to get money at all costs. Abana assembly nyinayin. Only thing obi send no message there. This government only came in to steal, to kill and destroy. Come, Abana catch them. Oh, then aban school feeding. No more there, John Hono, and John Ho, school feeding. I will aban any the primary school. You will areas be away here for. More from one go school because one parent in tomb one more need the ban. Into abundance of more need the ban. Ebay, you been me the made the ban or the mama from ano. And certainly, as by force, I want to wear the ban one jay, one quote in a fee. Meanwhile, and the made the ban, you man for more before. What quote in a fee? My phone won't go school 2 days, 3 days. 1 week, one the 1 year the ban in the my phone on cobium. Educational edu watch. Wabaka there because of the madness in Kofunya then won't go school. Abana say abana the impediment to claim no Kofun to Munko school. You are stealing their education. You are destroying them. If you are nelbo complain. What ye that one Kofusu ye the manoko. I want to this if Lanza. Waloko.
Omoko ni akobutu eduano.
Na wakobutu eduano.
Chairman akosu eduano.
Yes, because when you come without NDC coming to power, they cannot work. A Juma no say one party neighbor on create a Juma one. My ban for work create time at one. On a woman or walk. Mentasi. Abra, a Japan. But Sagana ha, as me a Hope City $10 billion. $2 in Pamba. In the Sanaba, Ebekacham de Bay 24-hour economy. In here 4 billion. He damn settings he don't see Wagano. Abna on see that.
Nipa bebre fall for sa we no. I was say you ready na you bisa questions.
Abna.
Yes I say me that say abrana ni am yakora so ni yeko.
Abna I want to know where the fourth estate the estate of the Ramos Abadi. When you get keepers, you people should monitor. As for the opposition, they will have their say, but the government will have its way. The government no only need to way freely. I want to obey Ghanaian citizens, the poor people. And I'm going to Bank of Ghana is Sikafo, no way you do more, is Sikafo number, no way you do more, and here you be another you do more Bank of Ghana. And when I was on what people won't create pay, what's one baby? I want to was one or companies are abandoned companies are what check out 3,000, 4,000. What I want to review. What I want to review because we'll be a more Bank of Ghana. Never pay a judge, never pay a lawyer paying, never pay a day. Imagine that what the church got at about one for Bank of Ghana was when you need. I will get that for all appointment letter and Fabra. You're the Abano court. When you met them 97 people, what class suitor. Sika obejo a Bank of Ghana for one. Yes, Kakakaba. What's a Obiame in Idma? Now, so it's a 24-hour economy. It's in the first place. Why do you sack and one about 1 week?
Because now make us say you hear the labor force no na you tumi dia ye adwuma enti ade enti na ye be owo na what dey share policy na here wo nya first people no first round how do you call it shift there shift 133 first shift no omo wo dada no wo kwa na power pon wia na ewiafo no so na wo mako enti there is no need say nke be ye bi no afiri adwuma mu mpo.
It's a so a foreign minister, Okuja to Ablaka, the 24-hour economy has started at the passport office. Meanwhile, the president is telling the Ghanaian people that Echna, you know, Obama, Takoradi and Tema Port will start 24-hour economy.
Now,
and they don't know what they are doing.
Passports, a boy, engineer, now move a kind
of certain government. Naboket days are government. What can be the actual one do? Unless the war crash and sana into you won't use Nyamabi, no one for who are so for the National Day of Thanksgiving. How many hours? How many hours? How many hours? I'm gonna miss it. I don't look at what country no more. Say Ghana for one sorry, waka. Abani, in the name of democracy, in the name of political goodwill, under the cover of darkness, under the cover of darkness, they will do so much. There, maybe someone there. I didn't see them. 24 hours. Ghana say for me do 24 hours. Ghana say 24 hours, sir. Aba mining companies will be here 24 hours, sir. You see, when you don't have anything to do, when you don't have any credible policy to do, the next step is to create a policy that will bring money into your pocket. Because it's yala, you can see, President Mama, why can it 3.5 years? 3.5 years, still also here 4 billion on the 24-hour economy. Also here 24. E-levy, betting tax, how much was it generating for the country? Even $1 billion is 10 billion Ghana cedis. 10.5 billion Ghana cedis. E-levy and betting tax, almost 2.7. Only 43% of 1 billion. It's always in here 1 billion. Now we're going away.
Where year through just to score a political point.
Just to score a political point. They will not do anything. I'm going to take it from me. This government, they cannot do much. The standard that Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, former president of the Republic of Ghana and the commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces, in an advice, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, chairman of the police council, I juma wabeye wa Ghana 8 years. Abonament na hana menkede woye juma assembly ambaho. Woye nipa. Now so the standard that was set wa Ghana in political governance. Abna Makachro the President Mahama on to March 50%. I'm telling you. On to
no,
about to my marcha and going to mention Ghana for there. Abana set a program at Yelisi Oya Hospital, District Hospital 88. Ibi why you ready? Nana minister we to abejina Bokro District Hospital. No I catch and because one see much rentino. They cannot operate that hospital. And in Yabiara, it's called a polyclinic much lower. It's called a polyclinic much lower. Kusmintin polyclinic much lower. Takoradi European hospital. Few years ago, you know what we are mortuary. Bakachem, the health minister, and this is your thinking. A year less than 1 week. The Bakachem and there. Abano onisiko the ball continue. But Owosika every district to be all baby chip compound too. What kind of standard is this?
Into so standard.
What kind of standard is this?
President John Dramani Mahama once said, say NPP as a party, as a lawyer for and a woman, everything about the party, when we share the woman in Queen, woman named a man woman and a woman, and this is so ordinary party. Because how can you tell me, say, Yenja district hospitals, regional hospitals, teaching hospitals, yes, Mpuntuo. Near see Chiefs compound.
Now, Abna for Hunter West district, or start to Amanfuguma after the Apramado Bridge. To Cape 3 Point. Nancy Chip compound 1 war, yefend the Kajabri. Nancy Crew war, yefend Biao. This governor, a grand Quantana. Cape 3 Point. How can they assess? Strategic baby MPP aban. What did the district hospital would you see? Would you see district in the center? Yes. And most of the services are hospital behind here. No, never. Quickly, all that you have to do is employ the nurses. No one call regional baby why ready no one call. Since this community hospital see
Chiefs compound.
What other nurses no way more.
Now when I say in funny padu be
a community nursing. Kakrebi community nurse for no so. Ya wadi bo want to perform. One would have no yaraba no nani adena. Why the first aid? A was secondary school. No what dispensary another a nurse be or infirmaria echo na you know washo when the temperature was so and was no one for no hospital. I see one abandoned district hospitals no one see 2 cheap compounds.
To me FM
the standard
1.3
so ya brabona ehu be info bi na e be choose mahama ne dia abuna
okay
oh you serious matter. These people they want to steal our thinking. And rather they want to bring their low thinking onto us. You know, Amade, Maka, and everybody, I mean, opportunity. Many Ghana Fubaka said, look, Owomuda ya ton yan color TV ya koto black and white. Nevertheless, no opada what they rubber and then no color TV no rubber be. A peda what TV or color no what I share black and white TV no what I share. No what catch or a color TV.
Pentimamento.
Yeah. Pentimamento ebi interior minister. Ono Chinese pickups be Akufo-Addo te. En matter wa gwe na. Akufo-Addo to Ghana police. Chinese pickups. Wako spray no foforo. And one day 24-hour economy police service emblem what that from home.
Na police for mo da okrom ha.
And police what that?
Police for da okrom ha.
Abena.
Asoja for da. Fire service for da. Nurse for da.
24 service. Na so wako spray no foforo. No what 24-hour symbol what about police car no. No why them
da so yet say ye da so campaign. We are not campaigning.
Abena me de masem ye lubewie na afa college no. Me se menya kokoro ka kire say talks ye nim de ahon wo ba wodwene o man nyina ho. Ahen ye ba ye dwene ya ho.
Yes.
Nti no wo ma ye dwene ya ho kakra. Na ye dwene ya ho wie na ye fi de ai radio na ya dwene Ghana ho. Nti yo njaen. Damna NDC for ni agro woni en leading.
Yera Emmanuel Kobreto Kunu Takoradi constituency secretary for the New Patriotic Party. No na ni di nkomo no. 0248071174 for text message ni bra. In few minutes ye be bia homana tum ama won so wode wadwenkyere aba. We say from Francis, my sister, the danger that is coming my eye have not seen, the ear have not heard, neither has it entered the hearts of Ghanaians. Let us all intensify our prayers so that Dr. Baumia will come and save us from the hands of NDC and Mahama. We say, Abana, do you know how NDC came up with their 24-hour economy policy? I see Edun Ketia watched American movie and he saw 24-hour economy written on the walls of a certain restaurant. So he told Mahama and said, boss, Agbena, and I can say, Agbena, Afa, Ejumanwesi, let's go and tell Ghanaians that we are going to give them this policy because they believe in lies. They came to sell it to Ghanaians and they also bought it with money and mines. Any and ne. Nedia wade baye enono. We say good evening, Madam Host. Your panelist was referring to DIC. Any committee na womo etonton state enterprises.
Implementation committee.
Yeah. From Fred Edifree Aguna Suedro and Edibaye. Teacher constitution the way free or say isn't it the NDC that oppose the building of National Cathedral? What's the point of a national day of prayer if you are against a national cathedral? And if they are making betting attractive to youth, what is the purpose of dedicating a day to prayer? Isn't this hypocrisy? Greetings, Honorable Mavis in Cancer Bwedu Koka, JFK, and Mr. Wusu Bempaisha, also NPP Chairman Hopeful, on also Nedia Wadi Ebaye, and so no. We say, dear sister, good evening. My name is Mandlav Gold from Accra. How could the president settle prayer for Ghana and we have not seen the 24-hour economy anymore? 0248071174 0248071174 Mr. Mo mutie ewo TV no so mo hye wo TV no so no eya low TV set no entie ho ewo TV nim eba ne sa obe delay ahoma no eso hye papa. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Mr. Odin, baby, you are free and free.
No, but your phone is Sabzuri, my person is Sujanta West.
Zabzuri, and see your bonito.
You will have been a bring for the MPP party leadership for Anta West. Namichia, Dr. Mahmoud Bamu, and the next president of Ghana. Sabina, Miss Anta West, Yamubo, pop. On Dr. Mahmoud and Nabodo. I don't know what I want to go Crow. I don't know I want almost completed. She said, what on Fumo? Apartment original hospital, and Kabari Solution will also work on Fumo. Edo Soja, your chief company, she said, what's all this? Another chief company too. What is the Missicano? What the call? I don't know one will be here. And the thing is, for say, the day access no, I done, one was shown. What do you know? You must say the party that's for there. This is the time of the year, then, nobody can really boom. They give my drink at the entity. In that time, I'm about to talk. In that market, and to the DR. This is the time of the year, my drink at the party. Inshallah, document about me, also, all about day. light bill no what no be 50% of mine all but no the solar light 2,000 megawatts on my Ghana
okay that's good evening Saint Okushambo
I was Abena Sewa
medase ya mo sani mi momo
Saint Okushambo alatomaka ai ya me osho papa member digital secretary Mr. Takoradi member na bado inchechem no auto super papa mincho no yanfu jogate brother Kolensa the next consensus secretary was Kalkatan the chairman of the Spabina Amansamba for the next consensus chairman of the West Kalkatan so now where is Abena and the what the yamiase not what one pay and body obia and the ban number one to us and one can one to us no one to plan over for that one manifesto promises me not the I said Ghana football 24 hours economy not gonna use your food another one and Nakaka at Abiska I said that first economy at Abiska Obian schedule one my pension over the Mahama.
Okay.
I'm not going to come in. The best entity paying for in your take a wombo, in your to maintain. Now you can't be age, my dear, and it's another when I'm going to walk positional Ghana football 2028. You have to power about so.
Okay. Let us say Saint Okushambo. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Mr. Odin, baby, are free and free.
I'm saying, good of Venezuela.
Yera.
Yo, Madam Abana, na digital, Mr. Takoradi. This yala, only before you say it upon me. Making a woman, we na into back. The Bawamba back, can a buffer and temperature. This is Madino Abano, Takoradi, Badino Abano. Or there have between now, a papa so. All what you see now, when you see now, I'm a teacher, I better put you. I look up for but at the election now. Anybody, madam, putting it into me, I man, power. Answer mine.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yes, the current executives no munye jumadia ebinu be free chaba beji to me no aye juma boa party. Good evening.
Fine, Abena.
Odin baby are free and free.
Abena na ya because you need Takoradi.
Nana ya yentio.
Edika ma member digital ma member na baso papa secretary ma member na baso papa. Mikachi MP before 24 near opening year no omunche na menusia omalo wadeno na mincha income national tema benade chubesi yako ani madam hawa yakubu income national umana gananga you see kaka me pesa me kan say mamincha doctor former MP MP doctor acheda kumeza ani lawyer boama you see kaka me pesa me kan say yewa ha aban enya akunja aban enya akunja is hospital mako 111 abna ya CM na mo ya petit compound ana amani ya sen akuita na seyede abna ya koyi ni mana shi koyi
yes
wo ma ya wo ma ne school feed kan ya mo ya play with school feed ni mo play with Kana phone ya yes 24 hours economy no mo kana share ni say me fi won amenti o because if you want to mo run 24 hours no pe no mo run 24 hours police mo run 24 hours soldiers mo run 24 hours ramen mo run 24 gas mo run 24 hours so odi we fi na buy
okay
if you na buy they are robbing people to pay Paul.
Okay, Nana, okay, 0248071174. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, 0248071174. 0248071174. Good evening.
Ashidia Abina, at the same.
Mbacho me hoye na odi ene.
Mbacho John ni Laura Upper West.
John yentio.
Yo, me da say me digital secretary we there ya oba TV so ya me sheda etinu papa because I have seen a vision in this man say is the incoming Takoradi mayor secretary Takoradi mayor 2029
Inshallah.
Oh yeah, inshallah. Miniaba, let me go straight to the point. The 24-hour economy way policy no is not existing. But Bosumbia Yetia Gusitanoka. Is it not causing financial loss to the state? Yamanoka, Mibwa. The state is paying this month just for nothing. My question is that say wankasa Gusitano, wankasa nimse Ghana, abdia we no emboa o man no emfaso bia niso. But you are taking such amount every month. But your mama, and your own cousin, I can't say, Okita 2 billion Ghana cedis on Fanko free SHS. And your own kind. After the ban saying, I'll make you Sika $4 billion, and yet Ghana Sika US dollars. You see, it is a Zabina or my Ghana because me, as same way I see. Mention that because Ghana for Yaso
John, yes, so that was say. Good evening.
A good sister.
Mr. Odin, baby, you are free and free.
The institutional
body to na yanko.
My good sister. Tikaya body. I have over 400 trillion Ghanaian cedis. $4 billion. It's over 4 trillion. 400 trillion Ghana cedis. 400 trillion over. What goes it ahead? Mamma can't do 100. Yes, simple. So is Sian and so is Sian. So is Sian and Sia. One Catalan house to see. Eh? No, we have to say. Would have bonnet to her. So it may be a support from for one project. I know to commission one project here. My sister, we say bonnet date. What do you find so more from Ansana Afia Konavi?
Okay.
Eh? You say national the national prayers on Thanksgiving. We never say oh my second organization, my boy.
Sape Pepe.
Don't catch us, I don't see a campaign promise. Oh, or no more promise here to send a manifesto, or bar what the dead this war say, yeah, never shall bumpire. Yes, sir. What is that, Nanka, Republic Day? We never saw them, sir.
Yeah, the Aquasha Fiada.
It is a baby by someone who will see a soda man and coupon. Here, Triano goes to say. And sister, what an I send a body, one more for the sick uncle see. What about you, Hamana?
Okay, my family last caller. Hello, good evening.
Fine evening.
Mr. Odin, baby, you are free and free. Bonito, my and Yanko.
Oh, because if you are a coffee as a central region. Munoba, near the massy with my pa, Monobo, Takoradi, Mugra, Mikishera, and my pa, Monobo, with him. Mugam, you may have Kumasi with him, help a good with him. Eva, Doctor, I like about my team. Yeah, Yaman says, I need to a member. I tell that Saga, obey there, only 3 years. Yeah, you break it here, criteria actually. 20 West, or I don't know that. Who to me, where you made a harbor. And a big at a pen and every way you're working at 20 hours. We in a Japan where they're going to put me, Master there. I think I won't go into
okay. Yada say, Madaruma, Yadi afraid you may do AC or has say, Yabren Akabruku maybe digital secretary Wadaruma.
Abena, Medasi, and you bring that to answer from Naminchia, Menda or Utims when you want ye, Juma, Dama. College no you better one in ase the Moroccan MPP you good rebuilding the party on the 19th of July national delegates
Run to me FM 101
could decide on the various constitutional reviews you best the party no obiara make sure there what do obobo nyanko na wo be your party adwuma na party no afa ntampefra because ye hwe dama abania oya Nebuchadnezzar aban Killnet aban 419 abana onhu the importance of a district hospital there wo be ye magana fu obedi na ono ole ye there abana wo hwe oye de wo be ye oye chip compounds na ye gidi there abano ye nyama yi na ye tum ye win power
2028 by January 2029 was sworn in the president of the New Patriotic Party na yetum yaye mabibia wakodo na yejidi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obaba aboso seat president Mahama no we put in place the necessary obama oman wetumpon na minjina haso na minchia oye the parliament of Fuzi or what Takoradi market circle ho this is amroko we from the yambra ye debate for so ho oye ntabna medase na mishro
yes so yadase say yeto nsafro obaye yera Emmanuel Kwablato Kunu eye Takoradi constituency secretary edima the New Patriotic Party amanyoku no ene eni esim konwa ene nwumre ye no edi enkomo
mixture eye wo yefun ya de adro mapa se typhoid fever ene hawa nom gasto mixture